Welcome everyone, one and all, to my reaction to Season 3, Episode 1 of Teen Wolf Tattoo. So, Season 3, safe to say I'm extremely excited. I have only heard the best things about this season. I am aware that the season, I don't know if it's like going forward now, or if it's like just this season, or like it's a few seasons, I don't know. But I have been informed that they are basically like split in half, so you've got like a Part A and a Part B. I know that Part B is what people consider to be like the best of Teen Wolf, but like to be clear, going into any show, even though obviously I do listen to people's opinions and listen to where they think the best ones are going to be, but I never let it affect my own. Like, I have loved season 1 and 2 already, so going into this, knowing that it's people's favorites, I'm just expecting it to get even fucking better. But with that said though, we left off season 2 in a few different places. Obviously we did have Scott and Allison break up, so their relationship has kind of been reset, so it'll be cool to see that. And more specifically, it'll be cool to see where Allison lies now after everything that happened at the end of season 2. We also had Gerard go missing. It seemed as though he was dead, but now he has vanished. So very curious to see where that goes and if they are implying that Gerard could still be alive. And then thirdly, the other big thing and the probable main thing was that a new pack of werewolves have turned up. But it's not like any pack, it is a pack of alphas, which is going to be very, very, very cool to see. I can't wait to see what the dynamic of that pack is going to be, because, like, how does it make sense to have a pack of leaders? Because who's the leader? You know, like, how is that going to go? So very excited to see more of that and see how it all plays out. So with that said, let's jump back in to the world of Teen Wolf. Is that Isaac? It looks like Isaac. We know the Argents mastered the way of using electricity, but
it's how they share memories.
But I don't remember anything.
Also how they steal them. Listen to me.
I can't tell. Is that the same lady who we've been seeing before, the one who was working with the vet? Or is it the same lady, but they've recast her? Because I feel like it isn't the same actress. But I don't think there's anyone else who kind of fits her description in the show. So unless it's a new character, that must be. But yeah, why the use of electricity? To like bring his heart back? Was he basically like fucking out? But not just that, this whole idea of like, that's how they share memories and how they take memories. Have we discussed that before? I feel like that's something that's been discussed. I feel like that is something that we've like talked about in this show before. Or am I thinking of a different show? Because I have a lot of media going through my mind. But even if it's not, the fact that like they can use their claws to like take your memories is crazy. Because it doesn't seem as though they take them in the form of like they then have them as well. It seems as though they take them and you no longer have them. Like they've been taken. Already feels higher quality, I will say that. Like the show, if you get followed. Oh my god. Oh! I feel like this is the first time we've seen someone like speed run as a human, like in their human form. Are they twins? Oh my god, I know these twins. Oh my god, I forgot about them. I used to be really obsessed with Desperate Housewives, and I remember all the way back in the day that I knew that they were on this, but I was thinking about it when we started season 1, but obviously it's just been so long that I completely forgot. Of course it's them, okay. I know the actors, yeah. I don't know anything about the characters, to be clear, but I just knew that they were in this. Shit. Yeah, alphas.
Remember what I said before?
Hold on.
Hold on!
Oh, girly, what are you about to do? Is he gonna jump off his back? Crazy. Oh, get wrecked. Oh no.
Isaac!
Fuck.
Stay with me.
Fuck. Shit! Oh. Okay. Is this turning into something different? Are they morphing into one? What the fuck? Huh? Sorry to pause here. I know we're in a tension point, but the fuck? Is it because when you think about the idea of an alpha in a pack, there's one, but if you're twins, is it the idea that like they both became alpha at the same time, so they can't transform? They can't go into alpha form because then there would be two within one pack. They have to like merge to be an alpha. But like logistically, how does that make sense for them? Well, what if they're separated? Do they have no access to wolf abilities? No, because we know that they have access to wolf abilities separate, because they could still access them while they were running around in their human form. Is it to do with the fact that, obviously, from what we've seen, you're stronger when you go into this form, when you go into, like, half wolf, half man form? Is it the idea that, like, they're still strong in their human form, but if they want to get to this point, it has to be together? Or can they get to this point separately, they just choose to go together because it's stronger? Oh, fuck yeah, girly pop. Oh, nice. It separated them as well. Also, pre-warning, my sister's dog is under my desk right now. I'm looking after him, so if you hear anything, it's him.
Sure you don't want something like this? Keep seeing? Get a little squeamish though, so... What's happening?
Styles. I wonder how accelerated healing works when it comes to a tattoo.
Oh god, no, Stephen, I'm supposed to feel like this.
Wolfsbane? Oh, he can't have a tattoo? Get fucked. A tattoo is technically a scar, isn't it? So, also, can I just say, Styles has now got the haircut that I am familiar with Dylan O'Brien, and that haircut, yeah, you know, like, so, hello.
The doctors looked like total idiots when he turned up alive, but everyone got over it. And yes, Derek taught him the werewolf 101.
Okay, cool. So Jackson's had the rundown.
Not since he left for London.
You mean since his dad moved him to London?
Oh, so he's left. Okay, interesting.
So you're totally over it.
But I'd be going
Nope.
on a double date if I wasn't.
Let's be clear, she is not.
It's not an orgy.
Who, though?
You'll live.
Because it won't be Scott and Styles, so it must be two others.
Agreed to give each other the summer. So how do you know she won't be back at school then?
Oh.
After everything that happened,
Oh, oh shit. Let's hope she doesn't notice, because then that'll be awkward. Please don't look up. Fuck! Fuck.
Oh my god, oh.
Oh my god, I can't see him not now.
Can you just drive, please, Styles? God, it's a red light.
Hi!
Oh, hey! You know, they probably didn't see us.
Well, no, I just don't think you should have said anything, but okay. Oh my god, this is so confusing. Oh my god, my brain. If I was them, I would not know what to do.
Do you really want to try a coin launch to those two?
Oh my fucking god!
Maybe we should go back.
What the fuck?
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
Are you totally freaking out? How the hell does it just run into us?
It wouldn't be a coincidence. Something happened here. Did it get spooked by something in the woods?
Terrified.
Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say, watch out for the direction it came from then.
I have to find him. What are you saying? I have to tell him.
What? What's going on?
Find the alpha. Not Hale. McCall.
Oh.
Scott McCall.
Does that mean Scott is an alpha right now? Or is she saying that, like, Scott should be alpha or something? Because, I mean, we ended last season and I literally said, I want Scott to be alpha. I'm not, it's not necessarily that I'm done with Derek. Like, he's enjoyable as a character and I want him to stick around. But I just feel like Scott has shown better leadership skills and Scott has shown a better understanding of what it takes to be a leader of a pack compared to Derek. Derek very much seems like that kind of, how do I put this? He feels like an army general, you know, like he gives out his orders. He doesn't expect you to talk back. He doesn't expect any kind of like cooperation between the two of you. He just wants you to do what he says. Whereas Scott is very much that kind of leader who will listen to you when you've got issues, who will adapt to a scenario when you're not comfortable. You know, like he just seems like he would listen to his people and make a good, relationship between all of you in the pack. So I just feel like he would always be better. So I don't know what Girlie's talking about, but fingers crossed it means that either right now or soon we will have Scott be the alpha. My god, Broski's been reading a lot. Oh, are they all wolf books? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. That's so funny.
Lasting for a short time. Transient. Momentary.
Oh my god, bless him. He's trying to get a little bit smart. Is it because of his grades? Because they were dropping. Is he trying to just like get himself ready?
Or you could wait a week if that would make things easier.
I promised Lily that I would drive her since her car's wrecked.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot that Lydia's car's part now. Are they in the same house? It's not her same room, but are they in the same house or have they moved? Hopefully they've moved, because you wouldn't want to be in the house that would remind you about your mum.
Dad, what are you doing? Dad, what are you doing?
Honestly, of any single relationship between two people in this show, Styles and his dad is by far my favorite. There is something so pure about them.
So you think we could go on a real date sometime?
I hate that he's just sat there like, oh yeah, go. Like, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck is this? Scott! That is a sexy upgrade from your bicycle, mate. Oh.
Want to ask?
Is that the twins?
He have his hands a little full.
Look, the applications for the
Yeah, we don't really know what's happened to those two, do we? It's like, are they dead? Were they just killed in that moment? Were they recruited? Like, what happened? But then I don't think they would be recruited because they only want alphas in their squad. And also they knew that these two were betas to Derek and they were like, they're coming. So they must be dead, let's be real. Either dead or being tortured, maybe. But yeah, there's talk about the tattoo. I wonder if there's like a werewolf way of doing a tattoo then. Maybe like I said, maybe you do need like wolfsbane because it like prevents the healing. But then surely it would eventually wear off and it would just heal the tattoo anyways. I don't know.
I want a distraction.
Well, good. Stay away from Styles for the moment then, until you're ready for the boyfriend. Yeah, it is them, isn't it?
Brothers?
Twins.
Fuck. Why the hell are they joining the school? That's concerning. What's your game plan here?
Yeah, it's healing visibly. Wow, they can't see this. Nobody can see this.
Cover it up.
Scheduled for surgery, which is
Yeah, this is the problem with being taken into hospital, isn't it? It's like they'll come back and be like, wait, what happened? And you're like, I don't know. But like, they can't just let you go. Like, how does that make sense?
I need the girl with the modified military stun gun in 216 to answer a few questions.
Modified military stun gun, Jesus.
No, it's all you, all yours. It's totally vacant.
It is also the last text you will receive in this class. Phones off, everyone.
I didn't like that, I'm gonna be honest. That was very cringe. Question I do have. We're getting quite a few characters pop up now. So Girly Pop that has just taken over this class. I don't trust you. Are you part of the Alpha Pack? Because we know that a pack of wolves has just joined town and 2 of them have already joined the school. I don't trust any new character right now. Oh God.
Hello, Isaac. How are we feeling?
Oh no.
What is that?
Wolfsbane.
Anesthetic.
I bet it's Wolfsbane.
We don't want you getting in the way again.
Oh, creepy. Oh my God. Oh, I love it though. I'm on the edge of my fucking seat.
I am well aware of your attendance record.
Promise it won't be ephemeral.
I can't remember what the meaning of that word was, but I feel like that wasn't the right time to use it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid, which is probably true. But, okay, so his attendance record is a bit fucked, which we kind of already assumed. It's probably a big reason as to why his grades are failing, so hopefully we can get that up this year, but I mean, when you're dealing with werewolves and everything and you're not sure what's going to happen, we can't really say that he's going to be able to do that, so that's a bit concerning. But yeah, these alphas are fucking everywhere then if one of them was already in the hospital. We gotta be really careful.
What if it's like the same thing as a deer? You know, like how animals start acting weird right before an earthquake or something?
True. He's actually got a good point there.
There's gonna be an earthquake.
Or something. Maybe it means something's coming.
You know what? I just put 2 and 2 together. Styles and Lydia are both extremely smart. You put them 2 together, fucking hell.
Threes. Once. Twice.
Oh my God. That is terrifying. Oh my God. Are they all flying at the school? Girlie, get away from the window. That much force at once. It might make the window cave in. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh, Styles. Jesus Christ. How scary would that be at school, guys? I'd be terrified.
I'm gonna be better this year. A better student, a better son, a better friend, a better everything. I promise.
A lot of those areas you didn't need to work on. I'll say that right now, but good to hear. Right, what are we going to do here, though? Because he's going to be knocked the fuck out.
Could you hit the button for the second floor, please?
Why do I not trust this man? Another new character with lines. I don't want to be that guy, but whenever I see somebody who has lines, I'm like, wait.
Sure.
Careful, Scott. Claws might dig into you in a second. Oh my God. Who? Is it the lady from before? No, that's a guy. Oh my god, how many are there? We've noted at least 4 now then. That is right, isn't it? Because we got the lady who was spiking Isaac's supply thing. I don't know what it's called. Then we got this guy. We got the twins. I can't think if we've seen any more wolves so far. I mean, maybe this blind guy, because I'm finding it hella suspicious that he's just like next to Scott and he's having Scott lead him the way. Like, nah. So 4, potentially 5. Oh, he knows. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Jesus, Scott, careful. He is an alpha.
I'm an alpha.
Is it Derek? So am I.
So am I.
Yeah, I knew it. I was waiting for the line. But yeah, so confirmed, Scott definitely isn't an alpha. I didn't think so. It was like the least likelihood of like the options that we had. But interesting, the lady from earlier said need to find the alpha, no Scott. So what's going on there? Oh, she has visions, doesn't she? Because we saw her. I can't tell if they were saying that she had a vision of the twins walking in school, or it was just a like transition to the next scene, which was her then waking up. You know, like, was she waking up from a vision, or was she just waking up? Big question. But if she does have visions and it is future related, then potentially she has seen Scott as an alpha in the future. That could be a thing, but I guess we'll see.
Can't be a coincidence.
Ooh.
Mr. Argent, you wouldn't have any insight into this, would you? I could have sworn I overheard my son talking about how you're an experienced hunter.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Styles in the back like, woo.
County took it over, but there's something here that I need. To help heal a wound from an alpha.
Okay.
The rival pack. It's my problem.
No.
I know you want to help, and you did. I owe you one.
Derek, that's really frustrating. I don't know what angle you're coming at, but if you're going down the angle of like, I want to like not get anyone else involved because it's my problem, you do realize that by not telling anyone anything, you're putting them in danger. Tell Scott right now that there is a pack of alphas in town and you need to be fucking careful, because if not, Broski's going to be put in so many situations where he doesn't understand what's going on. Like, why are there 2 alphas suddenly, you know? Like, he could go up against another wolf and think, okay, this must be a beta, because we know that the alpha's this guy, so I can take this one on. And then he finds out that they're an alpha as well. Like, give him the information, Derek. It's so frustrating.
If you want to repay back that favor now, there is something you can do for me.
It's crazy that in this whole situation, he just wanted this tattoo.
He had to leave. He's supposed to be back in class.
Is he coming back? Hey, he's a physicality, sweetheart.
Yeah, she's like reading them. Interesting. Who are you? What can you do? Whoa.
Remember our agreement. We stay in Beacon Hills, but only if we stay out of this. It's not a problem.
We. Okay, so he's out of it as well. Best way to keep your daughter safe is for both of you to be out of it.
Until I got a closer look and realized what actually happened. They did it to themselves.
Why the hell are a bunch of animals killing themselves?
Something I traced with my fingers.
Why is this so important to you?
In Samoan, it means open wound.
Oh.
To make it kind of a reward for not calling or texting Allison all summer.
Oh, Scott.
I was trying to give her the space she wants.
Yeah, it makes sense, the idea of like open wound, the open wound of not getting his closure and still wanting to be with her.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna take that as my cue. I'm just gonna wait outside.
Nope, you can help hold him down.
Scott, why after he lit that are you still down? No. Nah. Listen. I would love to believe that a tattoo would end up looking as neat as that with a blowtorch as someone's shaking around, but let's be real, it wouldn't. However, I'm not gonna get too down on it because it's not that important, but come on, it would be a splodgy mess with how Scott was moving around.
You painted the door.
I was about to say, as he noticed that he painted over what the mark was.
Go home, Scott.
Why only one side?
Covering something up, obviously. He's like a cat on a post. Oh, golly, I think you're dead. Oh my god, they're all here. I saw at least 5. Please show me all of them.
A pack of them. An alpha pack.
How many? 5, 6? Oh, fuck.
How does that even work?
I hear there's some kind of a leader.
Oh.
He's called Deucalion.
Deucalion? I assume he was the blind guy. Yeah. Oh, is he actually blind?
Where is she? Where's the girl?
What girl?
Yeah, that's the problem. We didn't actually know about this lady.
I'm aware of a certain potential threat. A smart way to eliminate threat. Get someone else to do it for you.
Derek.
What? Get Derek to eliminate Scott? How does that make sense? How's that gonna happen? What is that? Is that Boyd? Erica? Oh shit, are they alive then? Fuck. Alright. Okay, bit confused about that symbol though. So the symbol was left on their arms from Girly, like grabbing their arms, and I'm assuming trying to get some kind of vision out of them. But then Boyd and Erica are being held presumably by the alphas, but there is also that symbol on the floor. So does this lady have a history with the alphas? Like, well, I think we can't really get any information, and we can't make any assumption until we get from Isaac how he met her and like what she's told him. But yeah, from what we've seen, she definitely has a lot more information than anyone else right now. Not only about the alpha pack itself, but also about the future and what's going to happen. But obviously she's dead, so we're not going to get that out of her. But yeah, very curious. Overall though, that was a fantastic beginning to the season. Already the quality feels higher just in terms of like, I'd have to put like camera quality, but also like the choice of scenes. It seems like they've really put a lot of thought and effort into this. And I also really loved how they sort of like trickled the wolves into the episode of like slowly figuring out who are the alpha wolves. I think that is everyone then. We've got the twins. We've got the lady who was in the hospital, the other guy who was in the hospital grabbing Isaac, and Blind Man. So I take it that there are just those 5, which 5 isn't a huge number, but 5 alphas? Considering the trouble we've had with like Peter Hale, for example, and how strong we've seen Derek as well, it's like to have 5 of them is fucking crazy. So very intrigued to see more of that. And one thing that I'm extremely intrigued to see more about is the twins. They have piqued my interest based on the fact that they sort of fucking combine to become this one werewolf. Like, how does that work? What are the limitations of it? Do you have to be physically close? It seems so, because he like... the other twin sort of like ran over and put his hands on the other one to then merge. So it seems as though it takes physical contact. But my question is, do they have like wolf... what do we call those things? They're like half transformations, aren't they? Because you're not a full wolf, but you are like half man, half wolf. So when they get to... can they get to that stage of being like a half man, half wolf on their own, or do they have to come together and they are only human with a few extra abilities if not? Because that's something that I'm very interested to find out more about. But yeah, like I said, overall, absolute fantastic episode. I believe I did see that we had a few Patreon questions, so let's head over there and have a look. Right, first up, Season 3 has been pretty commonly hailed as the most popular season. What are your thoughts and expectations on why this is after watching the first episode? Also, Dylan O'Brien out of his Buzzcut season. I am with you there, girlie. Hello. But, what are your thoughts and expectations on why this is after the first episode? Already, quality seems to be a lot better, and I don't just mean quality when it comes to camera work and everything. I mean, like, storytelling. I'm already, like... they've already set up quite a few things after episode 1, and it's to the point where, like, they haven't revealed a lot, but they've given us a taste where I'm really fucking excited to find out more. And I think that is the sign of a good show / season, where like just the opening, just the introduction of the potential story has you hooked, because they can go anywhere from here. But so long as you're like ready for the ride from the very beginning, they've already hit it out of the park. So very excited to see more about that. I think another big reason as to why this might be better is like, how do I put this? You know how in season 1 and potentially season 2s, a lot of the time the actors are still quite new to the roles. They could be new to acting in general if they are in this teen show, because you don't know when they had their first gig. And I feel like it does take a little bit of time to like settle in, takes a little bit of time to get used to the role, get used to what is expected of you, get used to the character in and of themselves. And I think that going into season 3, like this episode alone, we saw so many characters who like feel solidified now. We know who they are, we know what to expect from them, and they felt right. Like all the instances with Styles, even in the background where you could see him acting away, and I was like, yeah, that's fucking Styles. His dad feels so much more solidified. Even Scott's mum feels more solidified. Like, they've sort of found their places in town and in the show in terms of the story. And you can really tell that, like, now that we've done all of that, now that we've introduced everyone and we've got everything sorted, now we just can focus on the story and not the people. Obviously the people as well, but you know what I mean? There's no finding out more about X, Y, and Z. It's like, we have these enemies, we're going to focus on them, we're going to find out more about them, and we can just do a fucking good story. So, very excited to continue season 3 now. I'd like it. It's crazy that I can already tell that it's going to be a banger. But moving on from that question, next up, how are you feeling about the new werewolves in town? Are you excited or just worried? Also, from this first episode, what do you think the rest of the season is going to be like? So the first part of the question, how am I feeling about the new werewolves in town? I am both excited and worried. Obviously, there is a lot of worry based on the fact that we've seen the struggle of taking an alpha down before, and now we've got 5, and we haven't really even taken an alpha out before. Like, yeah, we took Peter out, but I feel like taking Peter out was under special circumstances. I feel like if you're going to try and repeat that 5 times, it's not going to work. Like, especially when they're hanging out as a pack. So we need to figure out how we can easily kill them, how we can easily take them out, like an easier route, and then we need to go fucking ham and fight them, because they're obviously not sitting on the sidelines, they're obviously not coming in peace, they are here to fight themselves, so we just gotta be careful. But then yeah, equally very excited, the idea of an alpha pack who still has a leader who could potentially be blind. Like, it seems as though he can sense things, and it could be that when he goes into his werewolf state, because you have enhanced senses to a degree, maybe it lets him, it's either going to be that it lets him see, or it's that vibe of like, because one of your senses is taken away, all the others are heightened on top of being heightened due to being a werewolf. So maybe it gives him the ability to like, how do you put it? Like, if anyone's seen Avatar: Last Airbender, seismic sense, that kind of vibe of like, you can feel your surroundings even though you can't see them. Very curious to find out more about him, but yeah, just excited to find out more about all of them. They've all got their own little twist to them. I would say the person who doesn't feel as exciting for me is the guy who was in the elevator with Isaac, just because so far, haven't got a lot out of him. He seems like a very basic, just angry alpha. Haven't really got any other like distinguishable qualities from him yet. Second up is obviously the lady. There's something about her energy that feels very much like, I don't know, like she's evil, which I think could be a really cool storyline to go down. Werewolf alpha who literally just doesn't have empathy, literally doesn't care, is just like there for the fun of killing. I think that could be really fun to explore. Second is the twins. Really want to find out more about the twins. How does it work? How do their abilities work together? Like, I need to understand. And then obviously finally, what I'm most excited to explore is this blind werewolf, because I really want to know how that all works. But to answer the second part of the question, what do I think the rest of the season is going to be like? That is a hard one for me. I don't know, because like, yeah, we can have the basic storyline of like, okay, alpha pack, we're going to be fighting them and we'll just see what happens. But in terms of like overarching story each episode, I'm not sure. I feel like the hints that we've got so far, Allison and her dad are out of the action. I don't think that's going to last. I think eventually they're going to have to come back in and help everyone, but this time they will be helping everyone and they'll be on the same side. I think I do think this is the time where Styles' dad might actually find out, because like, we keep getting these little grains of information and he keeps being just on the outside, but like so close to getting the truth. So it's an expectation / a very big want from me that he finds out. But yeah, other than that, the season could go anywhere right now. I think that we are going to see maybe a play for the alpha based on what we've heard from Scott becoming the alpha, like this vision or whatever that this lady had. But then very intriguing thing brought up was the like alpha pack leader saying that Derek is going to take Scott out. Like, what does that mean? Does that mean that Derek himself is going to turn on Scott? Or are you saying that through Derek being an ineffective leader, through Derek being a man of revenge, maybe, he's gonna lead Scott down a bad path. Like, I need to know more about that to figure it out, but they've definitely left some very ominous things going forward that I'm very excited to explore. But yes, moving on, our next and final question: what development do you expect to see from Lydia this season? Good question, because I hadn't really thought about Lydia. Obviously, we've kind of pushed a lot of her stuff to the side. We haven't really dealt with it. We know that she is immune to a werewolf bite. We know that she has some level of vision power, perhaps the same visions that this lady was having, but just like a less advanced version because she hasn't worked on it. But we know that something has been going on with her, but apart from the Peter Hale stuff, it's kind of been pushed to the side and not talked about. So I hope we get a lot more of that. Obviously, with Jackson out of the way, that kind of leaves the door open for new romances, where she says she isn't interested in romances, but she is interested in having some fun, which, like, of course, go ahead, girlie, if that's what you want. But I do hope that we see her give Styles a chance this season, because that's a relationship that I really want to see blossom, and it seems as though she is the one who is very adverse to it at the moment. But I hope that we can get to a point where they actually consider it together. Because like I was saying earlier in the episode, they are both extremely smart people, and they are both extremely, calculating is the wrong word. Like, they're very good at planning things, is what I'm trying to say. And so I feel like if you get them two together and we have this, like, team working to go against the alphas, that would be fucking amazing. I feel like they would be the masterminds of the operation. You know what I mean? But yes, with that said though, that was an absolutely fantastic episode. Great opener into season 3. And I cannot wait to see where we go from here. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon. Be able to find the early and uncut reactions to Teen Wolf and all the other shows that I do. Also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my social. So be sure to follow them if you are interested. And yes, thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.